It is me, Lily Lemon, with a friend of mine, Nicholas Morgan Moore.
That's
Hi.
hyphenated.
Okay, there you go. Yay. I didn't know if I was going to say it or you're going to say it. So if you want to check him out, he is at Nicholas Morgan Moore.
Nick
Nick Morgan Moore,
Morganmore.
Nicholas Morgan. Nick
At
Morgan Moore, thank you.
Nick
At
Morganmore.
Nick Morgan Moore on Twitter. There'll be a link to it in the details section. So Nick is here to provide hilarious commentary and some support, and if there's any questions that he has about what is going on over here that maybe I won't consider discuss, or it won't occur to me to say or think or describe, because I'm living it. So hopefully Nick will be able to ask some questions that other people would be interested in. So today I'm going to eat a durian.
Let me just start off by saying that this feels a little bit unnatural for me because usually when I have a girl on webcam who's putting disgusting things in her mouth, I am paying her.
Yeah, and you're also probably requesting said disgusting things. This is my choice, so terrible. So I'm pretty hesitant here because this smells horrible. Nick, have you ever taken a shit and it smells kind of sweet?
Yes.
Have you ever taken a shit that smells kind of sweet in a public bathroom that has a clogged toilet that's full of shit?
Yes.
Have you ever taken a shit that smells kind of sweet and it's in a public bathroom that has a clogged toilet full of shit and then 4 janitors come in and start slicing onions?
Actually, one time.
Okay, have you ever taken a shit that smells sweet in a bathroom or public bathroom that has a clogged toilet full of shit and 4 janitors come in and start slicing onions, but the onions are a little bit rancid? That's what this smells like.
Okay. No, I can't picture that at all.
It's like dirty diapers and onions.
Let me just point out,
Yes.
you're willingly going to put that in your mouth. Like, that's
I
the
know,
entire purpose of
I
it.
know, and I paid $25 for this. It's for half a
Yeah,
durian.
that was going to be my
Half
next
a
question.
durian. Okay? This is an import item. These are not native to Korea. This is an import item. So I'm really excited that they have them, but
So, Lee,
yeah,
how long
I
have you been into sadomasochism?
yeah, exactly. Uh, Shit. Since I've been born, I've been subjected to it, so I had to like it. So the thing is pretty strange. So I picked up the durian, and it was in like a styrofoam, and it was wrapped in plastic, and I smelled it, and I thought, oh, okay, that smells bad. And I put it in my cart, and then I guess I agitated the durian, and it got really like a defensive smell, and it started like shaking and stuff, and it started to generate a smell that I was actually texting at the time. I was typing some response on Facebook, and I had to stop because I got a headache, and the scent was so distracting. I couldn't think straight.
So,
So
Lee, is durian the thing that changes your taste for other things?
no,
I thought.
there's like Miracle Berry. That's like the nickname for it, but it's not. We can look it up and we'll put in the details section below. But yeah, there is that thing
Okay.
that changes your taste and like it makes the sour things taste sweet. So this is not what it is. It's a
Okay.
spicy fruit. Will
So
be
there isn't even a plus side to durian. It's like not
well,
even
the
that it'll
plus
make other
side is
things
supposed to
weird.
be the plus side is supposed to be the taste. It's called the King of Fruits, and it smells like hell and tastes like heaven. That is the thing. For people that aren't familiar with durians, and I'm trying my best to explain it, they're banned from airplanes in case they open up. The scent is that revolting. Um, when I came home, I was hit in the face with this smell. I was actually talking to Nick, and he can vouch that I was not thrilled with it. But then eventually, after taking a shit, eventually that smell was like sulfur. It just kind of went away. And so I grabbed the durian in its double wrapped bag, because I got 2 bags at the store to wrap it up twice. And I moved it, and I guess again I agitated the durian, and it just started generating all kinds of smells. It's like it's not the king of fruits, it's the skunk of fruits. You touch it, and it just starts letting out all this scent. So,
If you were going to pick a fruit that's a weapon, by the way, durian's the way to go. It's like a morning star
it is,
or
yeah.
or a
Are you
mace,
looking it
you
up
know.
right now?
Oh, I know what it is. I
Okay.
just yeah, there was nowhere for me to get one. Thank goodness, because I don't want to deal with that right now.
I'm I just brought it up to my face, and I couldn't even, I just touched the bag to try to pull the two ends apart, and I want to cry. I want to cry, and I want to vomit. I want to cry tears into my vomit, and then if I ate that, it would probably taste better than this smell. Um, the weird thing is there's like a sweet custard scent that has me really curious. I've had durian flavored things. I had a durian cream cookies before, and I forgot about them after I tasted like one or two, and I forgot about them for a while, and I found a bag, and they were in this bag. I didn't know, and I opened the bag. I was like, oh, what did I forget in there? Did I forget like meat and vegetables and stuff, and just forgot? And it was been sitting here just festering for 2 weeks. And I opened it up, and I said, oh, it's those cookies. It's the durian cookies. And they were completely fine. Like, they weren't moldy or anything. It was just that was their natural smell. And that is after it's been doctored with sugar and flour. And, oh, there's like pepper. It's like I just took a face full of pepper. Just, it's burning. It is burning my
I heard
throat.
I heard that when like Mexican drug cartels have like a pile of dead bodies of murdered people and the stench is getting really bad and they want to cover over the stench with something, they just cut open a durian.
Honestly, I thought somebody might call the police because it smells this bad that they thought it might be a dead body. I'm taking it out of the bag. Oh my god. This is the durian. This is why Nick was saying,
It's still in the wrapper.
I didn't. I'm not. I'm not even breathing in, and it still burns the inside of my nose.
Breathe through
It
your
also
mouth,
has the smell
Lily.
of fresh bread going on. I took off my glasses because right now everything is so agitated. I mean that just having the glasses sitting there, like I feel everything. So this is why it's, you can see it's so spiky, and I just, whew, that had to be one
See,
hungry
that's a
motherfucker.
warning for each not open and eat it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Like, the first person that saw this thing, it looks terrible. It smells horrible. Somebody had to be a hungry motherfucker. Oh my god, why am I opening this? Why did I pay $25? $25 for this, Nick. Alright, so, we got the inside again of the durian here. Oh, it's on my hands. Okay, so there's the inside. And you can,
Yep, it looks bulbous and gross.
so, it's like a big, soft corpse. That's what it's like. A big, I'm licking it off my fingers, soft corpse. Nick, do you have any questions about the scent or anything? And these are not soft, like, rounded off spikes or anything. They really fucking hurt, so be careful.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
have
I
any,
know that the shell the flesh, how soft.
well, let's poke it together. Ugh. Well, it's soft enough that I'm trying to turn it and I'm squishing it onto my hand.
Okay.
That delicious.
So if you had to liken the texture to another fruit, like a rock melon or a watermelon or
Does this look like it can be likened to another fruit?
there
Like,
is
come on.
only one durian.
Oh my god, it's like a hard. It's like a hard. No, it's. I would liken it to a corpse. No fucking shit. It's like touching raw chicken breast. Like just a dead thing. That and it looks like
It's the
it
texture
looks
of rank meat.
it looks like a dead skin. It looks
Yeah.
like a dead body color.
It looks like chicken that you left out on the bench and now can't eat anymore. And then somebody stuffed it inside of some sort of medieval torture device, and now you paid $25 for the privilege of stuffing it into your gaping maw.
Sure, the privilege of stuffing half of it into my gullet. All right, so durian. I want to keep it down here. I really do because I want to keep it away from my face as much as possible. Um,
You have to
but I
keep
don't
it in
want anyone
frames
to.
so
I don't want
people
anyone to
know that you're
accuse
not
me of
cheating and
not
actually eating
eating.
gummy bears
Yeah,
instead.
exactly. So we're gonna fucking just if we're gonna
Yep.
do it. I'm not gonna pay
Tuck,
$25 to do it again to
tuck
prove
into
that I ate
that
fucking
shit.
durian.
Yeah, that
So
shit.
so close to my face. Like I said, if you're not breathing, it
Look,
burns.
Lee, I just
Just
have
the
to comment on it again, okay, for a second time. That look of disgust on your face, this is really starting to remind me of other, calls that I've had where girls have been putting things into their mouths, okay? Like
I
that look
know.
right there.
Is it
Yeah.
before or after you showed them your dick? Okay, so we're gonna do
Oh,
this.
like during. Yeah.
The texture is awful. Like I feel so bad because I know people legitimately enjoy this fruit, but I think they all understand why nobody else does. You know,
They're
with the
fucking with
bugs,
you. They're
with the
fucking
bugs
with you.
could be like bugs. I mean, I've eaten bugs, I've eaten assholes, I've eaten all
Yeah,
these things.
bugs were
Those
yum.
are that's a cultural issue where it's like, oh, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to eating bugs. I'm not used to whatever. This is definitely a scent issue. Everyone knows it smells like shit. That's why they say it smells like hell, but it tastes like heaven. Even the people
Do
that
you
eat
think
this
that
acknowledge the scent is awful.
Do you think that the people who eat durian are the same people who like volunteer rim jobs? Because usually you have to like beg and cajole and then eventually just sit on someone's face. But do you, like occasionally you'll come across someone. I refer to them as winners who'll just volunteer to give you a rim job, and they say much the same thing. Smells like hell,
Durian
and they
eaters.
do put
Actually, no,
quite a bit of flavored lube on. So
I can't make fun of them because I eat pig asshole. So.
yeah, yeah, and I'll do anything. So it's all
Oh my
good.
god. Just it's juicy.
I literally didn't even have $25 this week to blow on half a durian. Not that I even know where to get one. All right, stuff it in your mouth.
It's juicy and the juice is gray. Oh, it's like
Hey, juice.
and it's a heavy fruit. I'm so glad I work out. This thing's heavy to just hold up to the fucking
How heavy? How heavy would a durian that size be?
This is almost a kilo and a half.
Okay, so a full durian about 3 kilos, similar to a coconut in weight.
I don't think a coconut. Oh, well, so you can see it comes right out,
Yep.
and it's really clean inside, so that's nice.
Put it in your mouth. Do it. Nom nom.
You know what? I mean, we've come this far. May as well. It does taste better than it smells. Don't you dare fall on my clothes. Oh my god. That well, I have to
Okay.
burn it. That is not gonna come out. Okay, that almost fell.
So it
Um,
tastes better than it smells, but can you still smell it while you're eating it?
Oh yeah. Um, the texture isn't terrible, and there's almost a pineapple going on here.
Mm.
It's not. It's the worst thing I've ever smelled. It's the worst thing I've ever had this close to my face, other than your father's dick. It's not the worst thing
Oh,
I've tasted. No, not the worst thing I've tasted.
what is the worst thing you've tasted?
That's what I'm trying to think. My cousin decided to make this pie, a fruit pie, and he used a bunch of different fruit. We were kids. He didn't know what the fuck. He used a bunch of different fruits, and it came out looking, smelling, and tasting like poi. Poi, I'm not a huge fan of, but for some reason I really like taro root, which poi is made from. Um, I don't know. That would probably be the worst thing. It's just that. I mean, other than something that's like been cooked incorrectly, um,
Mm.
maybe rancid milk. I've consumed that. Um, Probably rancid milk. I would say that's not a pleasant taste. Not at all.
A friend of mine was giving a chick a rim job, and she farted in his mouth. And I could only imagine that that would be somewhat along those lines.
Maybe comparable to this.
Would you prefer that to the smell of durian?
I mean,
I mean, at
farts
least
are
then someone
people
else is
smell.
having fun.
Are you having fun watching this?
Yes.
It's really
The
juicy.
disgust, the self-loathing, it really works for me.
Yeah. I am gonna set it down. I think I've proven that I'm eating the durian. I have to set it down so I can sit like this because
So you can, yeah,
it's just when you're just contemplating what the fuck have I done with my life, and
yeah,
you gotta assume the position.
yeah.
I'm just wondering if this would be improved at all with alcohol because I have some, but I was thinking about the Chinese liquor. Also, I should say one thing that people should probably note. Um, for some reason, I feel like it's reacting with my fillings. It's got like that metallic weirdness. So when you eat it, it's kind of sparkly going on in back there. Um, I don't know why, but it does. It's not turning my stomach. That's one nice thing too. My stomach was very jumpy because of this, just the smell, and I was really, really concerned. I mean, I was telling you before this, like how worried I am, and at this point, I think I'm getting a chemical burn from the fumes on my face. I shit you not. Right here, the durian's on this side. Right here, it's all just warm, getting really
If you
warm,
start, if you
like
get
I'm about
partial
to,
paralysis,
it's like when you're getting that sunburn, like you're getting a sunburn. That's what it's like. I mean, I guess I guess if it's a zombie apocalypse, this would probably be my food of choice. Um, because number one, I would smell like a zombie. Number two, I would be able to practice eating rotted flesh if I become a zombie. And also, it's obviously a huge weapon. So,
yes, yeah. So it passes the test on all three counts. Speaking of zombie apocalypses, just to keep the conversation rolling while you stuff that disgusting fruit in your mouth, do you have a plan?
yeah, let me tell you the plan. I did want to show there are seeds in here. They're little. Can you see it? Little brown.
Yeah. Oh, yep, yep. I see.
Okay. Ugh. Ugh. So what you do is you go to the away from people, because that's where zombies are going to be around all these people. You go away
Hmm.
from people, and ugh, I'm sorry. as much as you can. Ugh. My stomach just suddenly decided that maybe it made a mistake allowing this to pass. Um, I am kind of concerned though with this tender skin. And then I just thought, wouldn't it be funny if I was allergic to durian?
Yeah, that's like the one thing. It's like, because who would ever know? You start
Uh,
getting puppy paralysis. You have to explain to everyone with a big swollen tongue. I ate the durian. And they're like,
I
you're not
just
supposed to eat the outside. You're like, I didn't.
seriously, that I think that's the most unpleasant part of this is that it is reacting with my feelings.
It's
That's
actually reacting with your feelings.
it's not feeling good. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't feel good.
Mm,
It is like it's not as bad as if you missed a piece of aluminum foil or aluminium, however you fucking pronounce that. Um,
mm.
but it's not like that where it's like this sudden jolt. Otherwise, I would have done this. But it
So
is
do you
like
have
a
metal
really
feelings?
mild kind of tingly feeling. What is it?
Do you have the metal feelings in your teeth?
Oh yes, I have a ton of metal fillings in my face.
Okay. Well,
I'm
of course you
I'm
do.
like
You're an American. High fructose corn syrup.
that's how that works, baby.
We got
Oh my
fluoridated water, and we've been doing the ceramic filling for a few years. So like all the metal fillings that I got as a kid fell out, and I've had like one or two that needed patching with ceramics, or like the white one, since I've been an adult. So yeah, I don't have any metal in my mouth.
I've considered getting those replaced, but that's the reason I'm really hesitating to eat this. It's just that
See,
feeling is not
you
pleasant.
didn't want, yeah, you didn't want to go through the hassle of getting them replaced, but durian just melted through all of your metal fillings.
Yeah. I also, when I eat it, there's
So
a big like stink, like somebody just farted right on my tongue. You know?
yeah, yeah. So like my friend who got farted on while he was given a rim job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions, like any questions about it?
Um,
They're the
Whatever
people.
possessed you to do this? Why? Why,
Well,
Lee? Why?
I mean, you know, I eat a lot of different stuff, and
Yeah.
dairy just has this reputation. And I think too was that they used to carry it at the store, and then I didn't want to buy it because I was like, fuck that, no. And then I manned up later. I'm like, no, I'll fucking do this. Fucking do this. And I went back and I was like, where's the durian? It was here last week. They're like, oh, we don't have it anymore. Are you gonna get some in? If we do, we don't know. Fuck. So like I missed my chance. So as soon as I saw it today at the store, I said I can't let this horrible thing slip through my fingers. So I don't know.
Try anything once.
As far as the texture, like imagine if you had a really thick piece of bread and then you soaked it like in milk or juice. So it
Okay.
was wet or soggy, but it's so dense it's not drippy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Actually, the part near the seed is really pleasant.
Mm. Yeah, I heard that people just pick the seeds out and chew on
Then near the seed, stupid.
them. Mm. Yeah.
Trying to sound all worldly. Um, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna eat the whole durian. I am gonna freeze it and make the world's worst protein shakes later from it. Um, so there's that. I don't know. Should I try it with anything? Should I throw like some sugar or honey or salt or
Yeah.
alcohol
Do it
or
all. Do it all.
do it all? All right. I'm gonna.
Do it all.
Can you entertain the people for a second, dear sir?
Okay. Yeah, I'll just tell them, a little bit about me. Hi, I'm Nick. I'm a comedian in Australia. I'm currently on a diet. Well, I'm not on a diet. I lost my job, and I can't afford to buy food. So, but I am losing weight. So that's like the same thing, basically. You know. Um, it's weird. Like I didn't choose to become a vegetarian, or a freegan, um, but it's working well for me. I don't think I've spent money on food in a fortnight. Just, you know, chilling out, doing my thing. See something on the ground, just put it in your mouth. I'm sure it can't be as bad as durian now. Well, the taste, it's smell. I ate a dead crow the other day, and it didn't smell half as bad as Lee's describing. So, you know, it can't be that bad. Actually, near where I live now, in the middle of the summer, we had a heat wave, and all of the bats died in all of the trees. There's the little river that runs through near where I live, and so all these bats were just on the ground, dead and decomposing for about 4 days before they came out and raked them all up. Um, and I walked through on the second day, and I wouldn't rank the smell as bad as Leah's describing durian. And I did see a friend once eating a durian, but that guy was fucking weird. Like, he was just chowing into that thing like there was no tomorrow. I said, "What's that?" And he said, "It's a durian." And I said, "Stay the fuck away from me. I've heard about those." So,
Sorry. I'm.
what are you doing? What happened?
I opened up a. I don't open these things. I'm a beer and whiskey person, so I normally am used to this cork. So I thought I just had to move the thing, and then I could get to
Yep.
the cork. And as soon
Yep.
as I got done opening it, it shot off and it hit my hand. I was just very surprised, and my hand, I can't feel my hand anymore. So,
Okay. So what is it that you have?
um, sparkling wine.
Yep. Sparkling wine. Cool. So is that an
Uh,
import or is it a cheap Korean one?
oh, it's cheap. Oh, this is so. Oh, I don't know if it's imported. I don't think it's imported.
But it's just the same as sparkling white wine, just like a champagne
I,
ripoff. All
I'm
right,
not a wine
slam it
drinker.
in, slam it down. Chuck some durian in your mouth, wash it down with some champagne.
That's legitimately delicious.
Wow.
Legitimately
Now I
delicious.
know. The more you know.
'Cause I
I,
don't like wine because it's too sweet, and this really, really cuts through that. So,
I've been drinking red wine lately. I was just explaining to the viewers while you were getting stuff that I lost my job and I'm too poor to buy food. But I was given a box of cheap Cabernet Merlot, and
okay,
man, that stuff's nice. Well, it's cheap, but it gets you blozzled, so I've been drinking it.
nice. Do a little honey.
Honey,
Yeah, I'm really surprised how instantly picked up at this is. Like,
so
I can
so
still hear it
durian's a
clang.
good mixer.
Yeah, it still clangs with my teeth, but I'm like, you can see the surprise. This was, I formulated a hypothesis, and it did not. I just disproved it.
Upon
Which was Durian's gonna
experimentation,
taste like
our
shit
findings
with
are quite
everything,
unexpected.
and everything's gonna taste like shit with durian. So obviously, you got some sweet wine, sweet this.
Mm.
I got some lemon juice.
Is it Lee lemon juice?
No, I make that at a different time.
About once a month. And
I think. Hang on, I think I broke physics. Just give me a second. She's like gonna gates the taste.
So now you like nothing? They cancel each other out. Lemon juice, like the most, like strong flavored thing, just negates
Like
the flavor
it's
of the
just the
stinkiest
creamy
thing.
texture. That's all I'm left with is the creamy texture.
Like cures like you just proved homeopathy by eating a durian with lemon juice on it.
No, I
Stinky.
didn't. I didn't distill it with water enough.
Ah,
Let's try it again. It's got to have a perfect ratio. That's the problem. You got to wait for it to kind of soak in. That is weird. Um, the aroma, there's still a slightly stinky aroma quality, and the lemon juice will hit you right away. But as soon as it all mixes in your mouth, it's ready to go.
hmm.
My hand still hurts. I think I'm gonna bruise.
Put some durian on it. I'm sure it's good as a poultice or something.
All right. Should I mix it with anything else? You got any bright
Salt.
ideas?
Put some salt on it.
Salt?
Salt it.
Salt. All right. I'll salt it. You regale the people.
Aww,
What?
I don't. I'm not prepared to regale people. I'm
Use
too
some of your butt.
tired.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm not going to show you my butt. You can send me thank you letters or tweets on Twitter at Nick Morganmore. That's me. I'm actually thinking about trying to answer a million questions. So if you got like questions, send me questions. In fact, if you made it this far into this video, then you're all right by me, and I'll answer your questions. So send me a question. Just so you guys know, it's like midnight. So for both me and Lee. So she's in Korea and I'm in Australia, so it's like 1 hour difference. So it's like just each side of midnight. So like we're both quite tired. If that has traveled across in the video. Um, so yes, blue 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 blue. Entertainment. Hey, she's back. Talk now. I was trying to think of my jokes, but I forgot every one except for the one about a blowjob and kebab. My blowjob kebab story, but I don't want to tell that here because it's my best joke.
Oh, I understand. Um, I have hot sauce and I have some salt. Got Louisiana hot sauce.
Sriracha. It's
'Cause-
not sriracha.
no, 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 no. That's California. It is, by the way. I mean, it's Thai style, but it's sriracha is produced in California, I believe. This. What's your prediction?
Hilarity.
The Louisiana hot sauce is kind of its signature is the fact that it's
Uh,
very vinegary.
I just need to correct your pronunciation there. It's actually pronounced Louisiana. Make some noises so you're the big one.
I think that was the worst thing I've ever eaten. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was the worst.
Okay, good. You were enjoying it too much for a second and I lost my boner. Now it's back.
Good. Glad somebody's getting enjoyment out of this.
Keep
It
suffering.
double
So that was
burns.
hot
It
sauce.
double burns. It's like a chemical burn that opens all of this up for the little mild peppery burn to get in there and really burn. Even though it's not, I mean, it's not hot by my standards normally. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Okay.
So that's hot sauce does that.
That's the hot sauce, and then we got some of the salts. I have some smoked mineral bamboo salt.
Hooray.
Predictions?
Okay, so
Better or worse?
that last one turns out I was right. This one, I'd like to be right again, so I'm hoping a bunch of midgets come out and start peeing on each other. How's that sound?
You just froze. They what each other?
Midgets just come out and start peeing all over each other. I was right last time, so hopefully I'm right this time. Oh, I've seen that look before. I've seen that look on lots of girls' faces. Disappointment,
Yeah,
disgust,
it's it's called regret. That's what it is.
regret. Regrasm. A regret orgasm.
I think I'm gonna just go into a corner and quietly weep.
Well, you know that like deliciousness is the combination that you can get for deliciousness. Put some honey on it, put it in your mouth, and then wash it down with some of that sparkling white wine. Like that'll be good. As good as right now is shit. But find something worse to put on there. What else have you got? Drano, cleaning products. I always take things too far.
Bleach. Let that
Bleach.
taste off my tongue.
Okay. What else you got? Anything else?
I'm
Or are you
done.
done? You're done?
No,
Okay.
I'm
Finish
done.
off
I mean,
happy.
I'm done. I'm done with the durian, and I'm done with life. I mean, I'm just
Finish off
done.
happy. Just chug the wine. Okay, final thoughts, Lee. Advice to people who are thinking about having a durian.
Okay, step one. Um, you cannot prepare for this smell. You cannot prepare for it. Okay, so accept that. Um, maybe wear some, I don't know, some protective face covering so your face doesn't fucking burn off while you're doing this. Um, honey is good. The wine was good. Lemon juice is kind of neat. And I don't know. I guess yeah. I mean, there's nothing to say that hasn't been said or shown with this face. You know, it's not. I mean, what am I gonna say? Oh, it'll be good if you bake it into a goddamn pie. Like, it's not. No, I don't even recommend you eat it with honey. I don't recommend you eat it ever. Like I said, the only advice I have is that it'll work for a zombie apocalypse. That's it. That's it. That should tell you something, fucking Thailand. If this shit is only good for the end of the goddamn world, maybe I shouldn't be fucking eating it so often.
Yeah, that's
Ugh.
right. That's
What the
right.
fuck?
Fuck
How
you,
can they make
Thailand.
such good
Stick to what
food?
you're
They
good
know
at.
what good
Lady
food tastes
boys.
like. I don't get it. They know what good food tastes like. They get it. They understand in the Philippines, in fucking Cambodia. Well, Cambodia, I didn't see it there, but they get it. They understand what good food tastes like. Why
That's
are they
right.
fucking doing this?
Stick to
What
what you're
is
good at. Cheap prostitution.
exactly? And affordable gender reassignment surgery.
Should be a basic human right.
Agreed.
So let's just finish by saying to all of the trans people out there, since it's come up, hopefully you can get the help to get to where you're going to where you want to go to if you decide to go the surgery route. Hopefully it's affordable in your area. Otherwise, take a holiday to Thailand. They know what
And
they are
don't eat
doing.
the durian.
Don't eat durian while you're there for
Eat the
gender
real
reassignment.
food while
Especially.
you're there. Okay? Shit. This is really sitting in my stomach in a weird way. I was thinking about that too. I was thinking like, what if I vomit this up? This would have to be the
Oh,
worst thing to
Lee.
vomit up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably be pretty bad. I'm wondering what your shits are gonna be like.
I don't
But
know.
I wonder, I
I
do
wonder. I
wonder,
wonder. I wonder if this is in my fitness pal. I wonder if it's there.
Durian, the like the calories is just like a sad face crying.
Yes. Like the ASCII, ASCII, the ASCII, fucking somebody entered it in that way. Let's see if it's in there. Let's see. Um, I gotta move my arm around all weird because I got this big durian in the way. Alright, my mom's webcam. Oh, good, I can enter it as a snack.
It's like you
That's what
look
I
it up
want.
and it's insanely high calories and it's blown you out for the day, and you're like, "Fuck durians."
Vomit it out. And then I can tell you how great it is. Alright, food, snack, durian. Oh, it's in there. There's a lot of entries. Durian pancakes, store bought. Somebody needs durian pancakes that badly that they can actually buy from the store. One seed. I guess this is what is that? Oh, it's the seed. All right, we'll do half. I did half a seed, which is like the weird flesh. They're not seeds. It's flesh seeds. Okay,
Yeah,
33
yeah, like the,
calories.
the thing is a seed.
33 calories, 7 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fat. You bitch. You're a fruit. And you don't even taste good like avocado. 1 gram of protein, okay. 2 grams of sodium, or 2 milligrams of sodium. And 0 grams of sugar. Well, no shit. I could have told you that.
Some sugar would have done it well.
You didn't fucking have to tell me. I know there's no sugar in this because that's how bad it is, I think. I think that's how we could solve world obesity.
If everyone's only allowed to eat durian.
Yeah. Put everybody like on a durian diet.
Everyone,
And I
everyone
mean
would have ripped abs. Everyone would have ripped abs.
yeah, I think that would be the way to go, actually. Really good. Really good.
Uh,
Alright, so now we found the fucking calories in a fucking durian. Good job, us.
okay, do you want to finish this?
Yeah, yeah, I do. So,
Okay.
as I turn this into protein shakes and stuff, I will put it in the details section and update it and shit. Maybe put an annotation around this mark and say like, oh yeah. I mean, I'm not even
Okay.
gonna sign off. Like, I'm so disenchanted with everything at this point. I mean,
Just disappointed in
I can't
yourself.
even drink myself to sleep because that's not happening. I don't know, it just
Because
would upset my
durian
stomach.
soaks up alcohol in the stomach.
Yeah, right. It's like it does its magic that way, you know. I'm not hungry.
It's like,
I have a lot of remaining calories, and I'm not even hungry. I mean, this is the end of my life right here, and I'm just that's it. You got anything to say? No sugar, no shit. I mean, seriously, you had to put zero, like nobody could guess. There's no sugar in this. Ugh.
uh,
I mean,
oh,
do we need
good.
to wrap this up? Because why would I wrap this up? I'm not gonna get rid of the smell. Oh, is my face like pink? It's
Yes, yes, your face is pink. But I don't know if that's just your natural, you know,
is that my
pinkness.
natural pink neck?
I
That is
I don't look at your face very often, Lee.
that
You
is
discuss
incredibly
Lee.
inappropriate. That is incredibly inappropriate. Asking about my pink.
You disgust. I don't look at your face. You disgust me. I would prefer to look literally anywhere else in the room if you're in the room, okay?
You know what? Right now, I discuss myself, and
Yes, it's mostly to do with your actions and the things that you put in your mouth more than any aesthetics, but even still, I'm disappointed in you, Lee. Me and your dad, we're both disappointed in you for what you did on the internet today, okay?
That's it. I'm stripping. No, I'm just
And
kidding.
and
Strippers
on that
have
note,
good mental health.
and on that note, good night, everybody.